run without wheels. Lasers save lives. Robots do the housework. Movies take on new dimensions, and tourists take off into space. The great adventure is about to begin. You are entering the world of tomorrow.
The world of tomorrow.
Good evening. I'm William Shatner, and behind me is Spaceship Earth, the symbol of Walt Disney World Epcot Center, the symbol of the future. Millions of us come here every year to see what the future might be like. Tonight, we're going to take off from here and show you how close to home the future really is. Oh, you'll still be driving a car, but the car may be telling you how to get where you're going. There'll still be sports, but computers may be building super athletes. Doctors will still be performing operations, but the scalpels may be made of pure light. And as for entertainment, we'll still be going to the movies, but special effects of tomorrow may make everything you've seen so far seem like part of the distant past. Let's take a look. What you're looking at is the first special effects movie ever made. George Méliès's A Trip to the Moon, made in 1902. Using models and animation, this film set the stage for future explorations into fantasy. Today, Hollywood is still creating special effects the same way. The models have improved over the years, but the process is still long, hard, and expensive. But across the country, at the New York Institute of Technology's Computer Graphics Lab, special effects for movies and television are taking a giant leap into the future. The candy in this TV commercial may look real, but it isn't. No models, paint, lights, or camera were involved at any stage. It was totally created by a computer.
We suddenly realized that what we were looking at was an incredible tool for motion picture entertainment, education, and indeed for communications itself. And a new world was on the horizon to change the way animated motion pictures were made and special effects were made. We began by first developing a paint system, an electronic paint system which could paint with 68 billion colors, an incredible number, almost beyond the human imagination.
Painting with a computer and an electronic pen can save artists days, weeks, sometimes even months of painstaking labor. But that's just the beginning of what the computer can do.
We can actually have the computer generate many of the pictures where an artist has designed the outlines of that character. Mathematically has kind of stuffed it into the computer, if you will. We also eliminated the use of the camera entirely. The computer does all the work. We could not only design models, but we could look at them from top, from bottom, and we had a system which allowed us to throw out the old process of making models for motion pictures and special effects.
If computer-generated objects and backgrounds are already here, how far behind can computer-generated actors be?
Here, if we wanted to, we can produce an image which is that of a human, completely computer-generated. If you had a history, essentially, of the facial structures and the movements, you could catalog those. Now, having done that, we can produce a human. You couldn't tell the difference.
Another possibility is for real human actors to appear with computer-created characters. We can only guess the impact on TV advertising.
What could be better than having a robot wait on you? Tea, please, Wilbur.
Certainly, sir.
A robot that waits on you without waiting all over you.
The Computer Graphic Lab's biggest project is the world's first all-computer-generated feature film. It's called The Works, and it's about a planet run by robots. Although it's going to take at least another year and a half to complete, this top-secret project is expected to revolutionize what you'll be seeing in movie theaters in the future.
What we're seeing in a laboratory like this is literally primitive beginnings. We're looking at systems today that, even though they boggle the human mind, are still as primitive as the early Wright brothers plane. So I say we can do anything in entertainment because that's the genius of the human mind.
The movies aren't the only place where technology and human creativity are breaking through to new dimensions. Video is becoming interactive, and what you'll be playing on it won't be the same old game in the future. This boy is playing a new kind of video game. This student's learning geometric angles. These doctors are diagnosing a patient. They're all using interactive laser video discs, combining video, sound, and computer graphics. What makes this combination so remarkable is its ability to jump from one point to another on the disc. It's interactive because you, the player, control it. With just a touch, you can go down any one of many different paths or storylines, and within seconds, new information appears. Quite different from the record, where there's just one path to get from start to finish. This is the IVUS system, designed by Digital Equipment Corporation for instructional use in business and eventually in schools.
Show me a 90-degree angle.
90?
In this program, short stories are the teachers. Students make decisions and immediately get a response. In the future, IVUS will be teaching a wide variety of subjects, but it'll take a few years before IVUS makes it into the classroom due to economics. When it becomes affordable, computer science teacher Douglas Russell sees it as a miraculous teaching aid.
It's going to give me closer interaction with individuals, with small groups. It's going to allow me to spread myself thinner around the classroom.
Interactive laser discs are moving into higher levels of learning, such as medicine.